Hello, everybody. How's it going, you crazy kids? Vampire hunting? Not so much today. Maybe a little bit, but usually when Caladran says she needs a snack, everybody pretty much suspects that she's talking about a person. And not in the good way. Yeah, so that's where the garlic was coming out when Caladran was saying she needed a snack. Yep, there you go. Our intrepid bard looks like he smells like a necromancer. Well, he probably doesn't smell very fresh. He's been through a lot of dank, dark dungeons and other things that start with D that I'm not caffeinated enough to come up with just yet. I am the uninitiated. Well, consider yourself initiated. Although Caladran might be hibernating today. I heard it's very cold where she is. Trying to remember. I want to say Finland? Is Caladran Finnish? Could be. Colder there than it is here. It's almost 70 degrees here right now, and it's probably going to get a few degrees warmer before it gets any later. Although it dips down into the 40 degrees. I'm talking Fahrenheit here, not Celsius for my European friends. Alright, so I hope everybody's doing well. I am doing fine. Still recovering a little bit from the COVID, as the kids call it. The gunk. It never hit me very hard, but just the little bit of fatigue and just a little bit of cough left over. It's taken a little while to clear up, but I feel fine otherwise, no problems. But if you hear me coughing, that's why. What did we do last episode? I don't even freaking remember. I feel like we did some tramping along the coast. We're done with the mages stuff. Yeah, okay, so I think maybe we finished up some Mages College stuff, and then we tried to do a, yeah, that's what it was. We finished up the Mages College stuff, we defeated Ancano, all the tough stuff that got a little sweaty. We went back to Winterhold and we played a song for the townsfolk there, and we were really upset that they only gave us 10 gold and nothing else after saving their life and writing an awesome song about it. We hit things, sing a nice tune about Ancano. Yeah, that's what's going on there. So yeah, we decided to come over here to Hafingar. We're gonna go check out the Bard's College in Solitude. But on the way, I decided, what the hell? Why don't we get this voice out of our head while we're at it? The voice of Meridia. So we're going to return the bacon, and we're gonna do the whole. What's the guy's name here? Not Malin Varen. They'll come to me. Oh, look, we got a Whispers dude over there. Oh, I know who that is. That's Harabane, added in by Cutting Room Floor. All right, Meridia.
Lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals. Their crafts.
Hibernating sounds nice, but I'm a winter person. Yeah, me too. I was born and raised in one of the hottest places in the world, so I love it when it gets cold. Plus, I'm a big, hairy, white guy. Look at me. I look like a Viking. I look like I was, like, almost intentionally bred for the snow, and I was born and raised in, like, 120-degree weather.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
Replace the bacon. Hey, Spanky, gonna go make a drink, but I'll be back. Hey, Joe, welcome. Wow, it is bright out here today.
To return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of
Daindalot doing its job, though. Look at that.
Temple. Now tainted by
Skyrim's a pretty place.
Darkness skittering within.
What is this weird monolith way out here, though? Did you guys see that out to the right? See if I can focus on it on the way down. Oh no, we got some Z fighting out there now. It's fine until we zoomed in.
Worse still, He uses the power stored within my own
Interesting. The whispers
to
don't
fuel
bother
his
him, but
talent.
Meridia's voice, well, that's too much.
I have brought
Right?
you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple.
Well, the whispers are more
retrieve
polite.
my
They're like,
artifact,
hey,
and
why don't you go
destroy
kill
the
this guy?
defiler.
If you want. If it's too out of the way, I understand. But you should go kill this guy. We'll be happy. And Meridia is like, do what I say now. All right. Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Of course you will.
I'll do
I
it.
have commanded
Not even gonna
it.
argue.
Go now. The artifact must
Plus, I
be
think that
retrieved and
Dawnbreaker will be a good addition to our
Force the door shut. But this
armory.
is my temple, and it responds to my decree.
Yeah, this right
I will
center.
send down a
It looks
ray
like this
of light.
monolith, this
Guide this light
pointy
to my
monolith over
temple,
here.
and its doors
Trying to
will
figure out what that is. Is that Gukers? I don't think that's Gukers. It looked like it was over by where you get Red Eagle's Fury, Red Eagle's Bane. Follow the Daedric Prince. No, we so this is another thing. In our haste to fix up the college's issues. Jeez, it's bright over there. We've been ignoring Sanguine, which is our new deity dude. I've managed to keep it steady at about 40% just by drinking occasional alcohol here and there. It's so with Winter Sun, the Daedric entities are extremely fickle compared to the regular divines. So you lose favor with them very quickly if you don't do exactly what they want, right? With Sanguine, it's a little bit easier because all you have to do is drink alcohol, eat food, and you'll get a little bit of favor as you eat, drink, and be merry. You get the most favor by causing trouble in town and getting arrested, and you gain even more favor by escaping prison. So once we're done here, we're gonna go cause some trouble in Solitude. Maybe make a name of infamy for ourselves ahead of our debut performance at the Winking Skeever, which I'm expecting will go over much better than the last performance at Frozen Hearth Inn in Winterhold, where we got 10 freaking gold. Oh my goodness. We'll get there. Bear with me here. I feel like I'm getting some hitching now and then. Gonna take a look at my performance. So it's saying GPU is at 0%, which is not correct. I should have done a restart. Seems like we're at a solid 60 though. I did just have a driver update. I guess the 4080 series just came out, or the 4080 cards just came out, so the NVIDIA drivers just updated. Maybe that broke Riva Tuner somehow. Or maybe I just need to restart. I don't know. I'm getting some frame hitching though. It's not bad. It's still at a fairly solid 60. We'll see how it goes. I might have to restart the machine at some point, but for right now it's playable at least. You lose affinity with the ancestors if you miss killing a target. I don't think understand means what you think it means. You lose affinity? Oh, and when you don't kill? Yeah, but you gain so much when you do. With all my time as a Dunmer, I do have some good experience with a Dunmer. Maybe not on stream, but I have played quite a bit. The affinity with the ancestors, it goes up a lot faster than it goes down. But I do try to go kill them. I don't know. It's more of just an aesthetic thing for me. Where is my ancestral guardian? Let's see here. Follower of Sanguine, Agent of Mara. Oh yeah, see, we're at 196 out of 200 favor. We're okay. So gameplay wise, we're all right, but roleplay wise, I know what you're saying. Lore wise, it's a little less of a suggestion and more of a, I'm your damn ancestor. You got to do what I say because we're Dunmer and that's how we do things. I gotcha. Warm Sands, Karn, and chat. This one will be lurking tonight. No problem, Tom. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Having a good weekend so far. Enjoy your lurk. Keith Sermon, hello, and welcome, friend. Good to see you back. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, Warhammer is where Caladran comes from, huh? Did play Warhammer 40k tabletop a couple times. Someone may have used that name. I always just assumed it was her real name. The, classic Finnish name of Caladran. All right, that went well. Yes, Daras Velinor is quite the nimble warrior. He has to be because bards don't have any skill in block. Don't have any skill in sneak. They're not a ranged fighter. So they have to be able to use their mobility as their only form of defense. That or a meat shield, which Lucian does not make a very good meat shield. He does have a good voice for singing, which is what attracted him to Lucian in the beginning, not his meat shield ability. But just the fact that they had some shared interest with the music, you know?
So many ruins in Skyrim. More than there are houses, it feels like.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like there is a bigger undead population in Skyrim than there is actually living people. As far as people who actually reside in the province, you know? Which makes sense from a gameplay perspective, right? Because if you're going to be leveling up your character constantly, you need a lot more enemies to fight. But when you have more undead roaming your province than living, then might be time to rethink some policies, right? Hey, Aster. Welcome. Hope you're having a good weekend. In here, I thought it was the offer of payment that made him take on Lucian. Oh, it was. I mean, but he could, like, decide to kill his contract at any moment if he decided he was more of a liability than an asset, but I think we have designs on... I don't know why I've never seen that guy before. I think they both have designs on becoming, like, famous in Skyrim for their musical prowess. Now, officially, Lucian is has more of a scholarly aim.
Enemy defeated.
But he does really love to... He does really love to sing. And he takes a lot of pride in his musical ability, right? Ouch. Okay. That wasn't too bad. The light armor's holding up there a little bit. Ouch. Got me with the backswing. So far, so good. Still good over there, Lucian? Alright. Do I have anything to disenchant? I don't think I picked up any enchanted gear just yet. Got stuff that I can enchant, but not to disenchant. Jimmy VHS, welcome, welcome. Find any good tapes lately? All right, let's see here. Try to dodge this beam of deadly energy. Pew. So the necromancer at the end of this dungeon is pretty much the tough big bad that we have to watch out for. Everything up to this point is gonna be okay. Ouch. Harabane can be tough though. Ouch. Okay, got the paralysis on him. I was willing to eat a shot or two to get in there and land that on him. But as you can see, that one shot from him really, really hurt. Harabane Sorin Shield. Interesting. Too bad we couldn't get to him a minute or two earlier while the ancestors were demanding his death, but that's alright. Boo. Run away. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990. I had a copy of that on VHS. That's a great movie. That still holds up, by the way. I don't remember exactly when, but I feel like I watched that recently, and like the animatronics on the face for those costumes that they had were top notch. They hold up. They're really good. Okay, now we're talking about some enchanted stuff. Encumbrance is still good. Welcome, Strudel. How you doing? Impressive. I have never had an easy time killing him. Well, yeah, it's easy. So if you can paralyze him and just go to town on him, then it's not so bad. In my opinion, doing this Skyrim death with these random classes is just trying to find the broken stuff, the good broken stuff for each class. And for the bard, it's some illusion and some alchemy, right? Because dual wielding, no blocking melee is tough in this game, even if you have a dodge mod. Ouch. Okay, he flanked me. Okay, so living humanoid enemies, well, living enemies in general, are going to be really easy for the bard because he has use of poisons against them, especially paralysis poisons, which are easily manufactured after you're able to plant a few fairly common ingredients, right? Namely Canis root, imp stool, and Mora tapinella to get you paralysis and lingering damage health. And illusion you can calm as long as they're within your level or your level window of effectiveness. You can pretty much end combat as long as you can hit them with a splash spell, right? I know there's an archer up there just taking aim at me right now. I'm just trying to get all the loot. So living and humanoid enemies, for the most part, are fairly trivial for a bard. It's the undead, specifically high-level undead, that give him trouble. And that's where I'm using enchanting to help out a little bit with that lingering fire damage enchantment on the sword in his right hand. And just buff potions. Haven't needed them yet. Using the healing potions just to stay alive a little bit. But light armor, one-handed, those are going to go a long way. And regenerate stamina will help a lot with survivability once we get to the higher level stuff. But haven't needed them yet. Love this place except for the last guy. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's going to be smooth sailing until, what's his name? I can't remember his name either. It's bugging me. I keep thinking Malin Baron, but he's the guy in Azura's Star, right? Malkaran. Yes, you are correct. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that guy's a bugger. I think he's actually maybe the only true Lich in Skyrim. Transforms into Lich form after you kill his mortal form. He's very powerful. Oh my god. Oh, this is a master level lock. Okay. Wow, all the way to the end there. Alright, so that's just gonna be like a sliver up. Oh! Oh! No! We went too far. Okay. There it is. Stop breaking picks. I would love to. Unsubbed. After all these perfectly timed dodge rolls and everything, I break 5 picks on a master lock, and he's gonna be like, nope, this guy's a noob. Did I get this one already? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can avoid this tripwire here. Yoink. And is Lucian going to trigger that? No, the Lightfoot worked for that. Great. All right, Mr. Archer. Should have taken a shot at me while you had a chance. Well, you had the high ground. Sure, you saw episode 3, right? As soon as you get the high ground, it's an automatic win. You don't give that up. Star Wars episode 3 is what I was going for. I have the high ground. Anakin was like, let me show you what I think of your high ground. Don't try it. Alright. Requires a key. Oh yeah, doi. Doi.
You do know where you're going, don't you?
Not really. Actually, yeah. I do. Duras does not. Ow. Stop trying to hit me and hit me! Okay. Now, where is the archer? There he is. I see ya. Whoop. Dodge roll didn't come out. Ow. It was a tough one. Oh, we got a tough guy here. So, I started playing God of War Ragnarok yesterday. The wife had, I don't know, she was doing some like Real Housewives stuff with some friends. Having a viewing party of that show or something and, you know, drinking wine and all that. So, I got the night to myself for the most part and got to play a good 4 or 5 hours of it, I think. It's really good. It's a very cinematic experience, very on rails. Maybe a little more open world than the last game, but I don't think most people are playing that for its open world exploration. It's not even truly open world. It's like it's a fairly limited exploration area. A couple different worlds that you can travel to that are fairly small in size, which keeps the performance good. But then it has a lot of different places to go back to and explore, kind of like a Metroidvania type thing where like you unlock certain abilities that get you through previous unpenetrable barriers, and then you have more like upgrades and stuff you can unlock. I'm more in it for the story and the cinematic experience in those games, so I usually just set it to easy and hack my way through. You were my brother, Anakin. The Matrix has, it does. It indeed does. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. You're the chosen one. Bards get the best loot. Hello, Buxy Cat. Welcome back. I recognize the name. The cat pops in now and then. Hope you're doing well. Reading the book gives that so much more depth. Oh, the Star Wars one? Hail Sithis! Well, we know where your allegiances lie. Okay, so here is the big fight. This one gets a little sweaty. Oh, you know what? I do have a level up, but I'm pretty sure I took Master of the Mind. So I should be able to Fury these guys. I think off camera, I leveled up and I took Master of the Mind in Illusion. I think I did. I'm not completely sure, but we're going to find out real soon. Alright, so I'm going to try to Fury everybody. If that doesn't work, I can throw down a Cursed Rune. Oh, look. The Whispers. How appropriate. And then just have to funnel them all in here. I'm gonna definitely need to buff up with resist magic potions because what's his name? Malkaron here. He likes to throw out Ice Storm, and that will cut right through you, especially if you're not resistant to it, which Dunmer are not. Passively, so we're gonna have to buff him up a lot with resist frost and resist magic, and hopefully that will make it so we can absorb at least one of his Ice Storm shots. If not, we're gonna have a really bad time here. But if I can Fury his minions here without him coming after us, then this is going to be a lot easier. Yes, Master of the Mind is definitely working. We still got some friends here. Okay. Malkaran is not engaging just yet, which is good. Oh, nice. If I can calm him, that would be ideal, but I don't know if I can. Ooh, I got him. Okay. That's good. I got paralysis on the sword. Let's go ahead and resist magic. Ice Wraith Essence for the frost. We're going to go ahead and buff up one-handed. Light armor we're probably not going to need. Let's go ahead and do shock and fire, just because once he transforms, this might become a different fight. Now that we're at it, though, let's go ahead and Spirit Walk. Get the ancestors in on this. There we go. Get in there, fellas. Okay.
It is done.
Well, that was made pretty trivial due to
Take Dawnbreaker from its
our perk
pedestal.
choices and our leveling. Very nice, very nice. Just making sure that we're still on Legendary. Look at that. Indeed we are. Indeed we are. No cheating here. Alrighty, I'm back and ready for some carnage. Nice. Carnage you shall have. Malkaran, did he have anything good on him? Dwarven Dagger of Buckling reduces armor. Ooh, that's a good one. Put that on a dagger. Chain Lightning, I think Lucian will like having that. That's a little too heavy. Take his Jazzbait grapes. Okay, before I grab the sword, I am going to do the once-over, grab some septums here. Good for buying alchemical ingredients and soul gems. Because we are not a conjurer, we don't have access to Soul Trap or the Soul Cloak. Those are both conjuration spells, and the Bard is not skilled in the School of Conjuration. We can put an enchantment on one of our blades. That we probably will do that at some point. But for now, leveling enchanting is coming basically from buying soul gems and enchanting gear that we find out in the wild. So every little septum helps with this class. It also helps level the speech skill, which is a big one for the Bard, obviously. Okay, we good? We're just about there. Got that one already. All right. Dawnbreaker is ours. Never thought to use Calm on him. Nice. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, is the Bard has a lot of weaknesses, but none of them really apply to living human enemies. Combination of both the illusion skill and alchemy poisons are a potent combination, a potent weapon to use against living enemies. Undead, not so much until you get the Master of the Mind perk that allows you to cast illusion spells on anything, which helped a lot there. But still doesn't help you out with your poisons. But if they're living, we always have a paralysis poison that we can use on them. Or calm, if we have enough level. Tyree Gills, how would you roleplay a hybrid vampire werewolf lich? Ooh. Who mostly uses the transformations and a ninja IM transformations? Figure it out. Looks like YouTube doesn't like the word suck. Whoops. Yeah, the only thing I have as far as bots running is the Stream Elements bot, and I don't think I have it. Oh, you know, I do have YouTube set to moderate questionable comments. Oh, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. Oh, that's a lot going on there. I think it would be easier to roleplay each of those aspects separately and treat them as different legs of your journey. You don't necessarily have to give up each transformation.
May the light of certitude guide.
But I think that each, like, the vampire leg of your story could be like one, like, chapter. And then the werewolf can be like another chapter, and the lich could be like another chapter, and you can explore different parts of your character's personality, backstory, motivations through the perspective of, you know, becoming a vampire lord, learning your vampiric abilities, coming to terms with what that means for the character, and then doing that for each of the others too. So kind of a divide and conquer, I would say. It's a lot easier how to figure out how to roleplay a vampire than it is to figure out how to roleplay a vampire werewolf lich hybrid, you know? I've done that with a Death Knight before. I started out by you know, roleplaying that my Breton warrior decided he wanted to make a name for himself, and the best way for a young fighty guy to make a name for himself in this world is to go to war, become a war hero. So he pledged his life to the Legion here in Skyrim. He knew that they were fighting a war on two fronts, so there was going to be lots of opportunity for adventure and glory. So he took a ship from High Rock to Solitude, pledged his sword and his life to the Legion with General Tullius.
Lucian Flavius, singing and writing, and looks were just marvelous.
And then once he was kind of done with that story, because the Legion, once you get to a certain point, they're like, you know what, you've done more than enough for us. Your true use, you've got like fate and a destiny beyond the Legion. You're going to be more used to us in the world just by going out and doing your own thing. So you find yourself kind of like aimless, you know? And at that point, you know, he started like studying. He always had some talent in conjuration. He starts to explore that even farther, digging deeper into the conjuration school of magic. And that inevitably leads him down the necromancy path. Not so much that he is morally lacking enough to feel okay reanimating the dead, but just that he's throwing himself into his studies at that point, because there's like this big hole in his life, something that he's given his life to that all of a sudden isn't there, and he needs to fill it with something. So he decided to, you know, become obsessed with, throw himself into this conjuration stuff, and necromancy is a big part of the conjuration school of magic. So he kind of went down a dark path with that one and really explored like the necromancy aspects of it, but he still had all the skills that he learned being a knight with the Legion, being, you know, the heavy armors, the two-handed weapons, and all the combat abilities that go along with it, the block, and stuff like that. So you add things to the character that you already have, and eventually you have those really complicated werewolf, vampire, lich characters, right?
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape.
That
the
would be
city
my
after
suggestion.
he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of
Good
Skyrim,
roleplay for that would be a
and
spy of
all
the
lords.
Cyrodiil Vampirum order, the Lich being granted by Clavicus Vile. Ooh, that's a good idea. Some lore-centric stuff. Mad Adam, welcome, welcome. Tyree Gills and Karn, you rock, man. You're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I go to Sodom.
It's very nice of you to say, and I appreciate that. Your takedown here reminded me of Stu. He used to get annoyed at commenters that would say his characters were too OP. He's always like, or maybe I just don't suck at combat. Yeah, no, I've played this enough. I know that I don't suck at combat. I am proud of the reactions that I have at my age, right? And I've been playing with Ordinator long enough to know how to, you know, accentuate the strengths within certain trees and minimize the weaknesses that that you have that you don't have coverage in. So yes, once you have all that, Legendary becomes less of a huge uphill battle, but it's there. And I think that when I got hit a few times and it took half of my life, that's when you're like, oh yeah, this could go sideways or even backwards very quickly. Now who? Oh my god. Who do those whispers want me to kill up here? I have 8,000. I have enough to cover the bounty, but we're not sneaky. Oh, jeez, these ancestors are gonna kill me. This will appease Sanguine anyway. Oh no, Sanguine wanted you to do non-violent crimes. Sanguine or the ancestors? I feel like for a Dunmer, the ancestors are a more, oh man, this is gonna be rough. All right, well, let's see how it goes here, huh? Lucian, I'm sorry.
Ow, ow, ow.
You'll spare me for now? Excuse me, yeah, still dealing with COVID aftermath here. Okay, we need to escape. There are sewers that I can hightail it into.
Hey, what the? Wait, I know you. Wait.
Yes, take me to jail. Take me to jail, please.
I know you.
Okay, no, too much combat. Ow. Okay, I need to find a sewer. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew the shit was gonna hit the fan. Okay, where are the sewers? Ouch. At least we're getting some light armor training here, huh? Oh, can't get in there. Here we go. Okay. Okay, this will at least give us a chance to leave the area. Get caught. We can pay off our bounty or spend time in jail or whatever. Hopefully the Bard's College doesn't completely deny our application based on the fact that we murdered a guard in cold blood because the voices in our head told us to. Vignettes are your friend, Joel says. Yes, indeed. Couch Warrior, actually. Well, it wasn't Couch Warrior. It was Character Crusade. It was one of the podcasts where they talked about the power of a vignette as opposed to just a fully fleshed out backstory. You tend to get a little more of the personality, a little bit more like role play. It's the little quirks of the personality that really define a character more so than just, okay, this is my motivation, this is my backstory, let's go, right? And vignettes really allow you to explore those little quirks and give each little quirk a story. So yeah, vignettes are powerful. Little one-off stories, little scenes in here that kind of just, they show, they don't tell, right? They always say in writing, it's better to show and not tell. And that's exactly what a vignette does, I think. That's much easier said than done, mind you. Winking skeever. Let's see. I want to get out of solitude, so I'm trying to find, I'm just feeling my way out. I want to try to just, you know, if I can find my way out. 2, 4. You know what? Maybe I can just wait. We'll just spend a good 5 hours down here in the sewer. How about that? Maybe that will reset aggression, and instead of trying to kill us, the guards will just try to apprehend us. Of course, realistically, those guards might be out for blood more so than justice in this case. Some water while we're at it. Man, we are low on this stuff. Okay, let's see how we do here. Have the weapons out so we can dodge roll if needed.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
I'm getting out of here.
Nope. Okay. Not long enough.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Ow, ow, ow. What say you in your defense?
Okay. Yes, you caught me.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any
Who is fighting Lucy in there? Somebody in
after you pay the fine, of
look
course.
like I guess it was just Captain Aldous, maybe? It looked like somebody in Crimson Archer armor was fighting Lucian. Okay. Well, that appeases $1,000. Pay $1,000, get away with murder, literally. There you go. Oh yeah, there it was. Oh, it was Jari Ra. Interesting. That's kind of an interesting mashup there, right? The gloves are from something else. They're not from the Crimson Archer. I think the Crimson Archer boots are... Those are the boots for the Crimson Archer set. And then he's got the Bosmer engraved cowl. Yeah, looks kind of good, actually. Okay. So let's see how our perform ability does in a little more of a lively bar here.
Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Ugh, lively, huh? Lizette, are you getting ready to perform? I don't want to step on any toes, especially if you're affiliated with the Bard's College. I don't want to get on their bad side. Oh, she plays the flute. You know what that means. Karn is a spry 114 years old. Yes, I'm looking pretty good at my age. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror if I became a vampire. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, you're talking about the reactions at my age? I know, I know. All I'm saying is that 42 years old, my reaction shouldn't be as good as somebody who is in their 20s. That's kind of a well-documented thing. I play action games and fighting games, and young man reactions are a thing in those games. And I've been able to keep up, which I'm proud of. Let's see.
We drink to our youth,
Actually running a hybrid vamp werewolf using the Clavicus Vile roleplay to balance it out, and the werewolf hunters being sent by Clavicus as the backhanded deal with the devil. Ah, cool, cool. That Clavicus, tell you what. Anything less than 500 is a young adult in insert Mer here years. Anything except Orsimer, right? One idea is a character that contracted lycanthropy but hated being a werewolf and became desperate to find a cure and was tricked into becoming a vampire. But instead of countering the lycanthropic effects, it's stacked, and now our character is stricken with both afflictions. Ooh. Over time, those conflicting states begin to warp the character's mind, and they become more and more desperate to find a cure and go deep into the necromancy and eventually lichdom. That sounds like a great idea, and it's like 3 distinct segments, legs of the story, and a long playthrough if that's what you're looking for. All right, let's get some food and some water. Well, we had some food, but let's replenish the water supply.
Welcome to the winking skeever, friend.
And get some actual good food instead of just eating cheese and carrots and apples. We are going to need to re-up our supply of alcohol for sanguine. We will take the baked potatoes, the butter, the chicken breast, ooh, seared slaughter. Yeah, that's the good stuff. And the tomato for the vegetable soup. Those you can't plant, so we'll take those as we find them. And now Vinius has 456 gold, and I don't want to sell any of the stuff.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
My father was all the family I
You can
ever
try
had.
posting a link.
I felt so lost when he died.
Might take a mod.
But the crew of the Red Wave's my family now.
Okay, let's get a room. We'll have some alcohol and we'll perform here.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Mine is a shadow mage that in a quest for power sought out vampirism from the Order and then granted
Yes.
werewolf from vile attacking weakness, but enthralled by blood magic. Dark stuff, dark stuff.
I understand.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Watch it!
Strudel's attention is mostly on trying to get a chapter posted, working in the background here. No problem, no problem. Do your thing, do your thing. I'm glad to have you, actually. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you. And that's okay, you've been busy. Just nice to see you. No, I don't see a link either. Maybe it just hasn't given you that denial just yet. The music clash is getting intense. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get Lizette to take a break.
Feel free to make requests. Sure. What can I do for you?
Can you take a break?
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Okay, well, get ready for more music clash. Sorry, we gotta perform now. All right, everyone. So, I don't know if you heard, but you know, I had to kill a guard. Don't ask. It voices in my head demanded it of me, but you know what? I paid my debt to society, but I wrote a song about it, about my exploits, my criminal exploits here in Solitude. I call this one Getting Away with Murder. Oh, damn. They like a bad boy here in Solitude, huh? Speaking of bad boy, let's take this hood off, show off the hawk. Alright, we got a skeever tail, thanks. 46 gold and a lesser soul gem. Okay, well, it's better than Winterhold. Done a lot better. Done a lot worse. Alright. We need to find where the rich clientele... Ooh. You know, Ooh, I got a roleplay idea. Alright, let's get a good night's sleep here. We're gonna get a good night's sleep after drinking some adult beverages. Get that sanguine favor there. Ooh, getting a little drunk. Getting woozy. Ugh. Never mix your skooma in your liquor. Okay, we're gonna get a real good sleep here. 12 hours. Had a rough day. Most lore consistent I could imagine. Yeah. Joe's been doing this for a while. He's a good source for this kind of thing. I would feel good about taking any of his suggestions with this game and roleplay. And if you don't believe me, just go check out some of the Character Crusade podcasts on the Couch Warrior
I've only been a part of the
channel.
Red Waves crew for a few.
Just in case anyone had any doubts, I didn't. You could just send it via Discord, I think, Joe. And then I think it's harder to send a DM in YouTube. I'm not even sure it's possible, honestly. But Discord, you can definitely do. Oh, send it through Discord. Yeah, Haster's got the same idea. There it is.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Yeah, if you're into Skyrim roleplay, that Character Crusade podcast is the definitive source for getting better at roleplay. The Panicked Monk, aka Joe, and his buddy Stu, aka Couch Warrior, have been doing roleplay via like tabletop for a long time. Probably longer than some people in the chat have even been born or have even been alive, honestly. And that's where most of us in our chat have learned like these roleplay mechanics and everything like that. So yes, if you're looking to get better and at role playing in Skyrim or any game really, or looking to get more out of your game through roleplay avenues, do yourself a favor and binge every single one of those episodes of that podcast. I recently had to drive from home to Portland and back over the course of like a weekend, and I listened to everything back to back. I binged them all on that road trip, and I had already listened to them all before, but it's like listening to it again was like, wow, these guys are smart. They know what they're talking about, and it really does help you get more out of your game. Not that you need any more value out of Skyrim anyway. A lot of us have been playing since 2011, right? So we've more than gotten our money out of it, but you know, there's nothing wrong with liking to have fun and having more fun with the things that you already have, right? Malderoth is a huge Couch Warrior fan. Nice.
Come in and shut the door.
And for what it's worth, for Couch Warrior fans that are already in the chat or people who have sort of fallen off after the hiatus that CW tends to take. Now, hiate, how do you say that in plural? Is it hiati that Couch Warrior tends to take? They have teased a podcast, another podcast once Starfield comes out. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So stay tuned. It might be worth it to say subscribe to that channel, even though there hasn't been any content on it for a while. There probably will be in the not too distant future. Okay, let's find Terry, actually. Is she around here, or is she putzing around out in the market? Halkar, huh? Look at the forehead on that guy. Yikes. All right. Okay, so what I want to do here is get some sexy ass clothes. Excuse me, hiccups. Sexy ass clothes from Terry. We'll go do a marketing job for her and the clothing shop here at the palace. And while we're at the palace, we're gonna perform again. See if they give us any better tips than the cheap ass denizens of the Winking Skeever. When in doubt, make shit up. Yes, best quote of the Character Crusade right there. Are there other games? I mean, besides Morrowind, Oblivion, of course. Yeah, and maybe The Witcher. Your filters are going to be the death of me. Anyway, I was just saying that Stu and I are just good at collectively BSing. Well, I mean, I feel like the letters RP can be exchanged for BS at any point, right? Big forehead means big brain. Hey, Commander Shepard. That is a familiar name. I feel like I've seen you in some Twitch chats here and there. Am I mistaken? The fuck you say, Strudel? All right. Where is Terry? The extremely rude innkeeper's sister. Okay, yep, here she is. She's a little more palatable than her sister. A lot more palatable. Even though that was a backhanded sly insult there. What's wrong with my outfit? I think it's kind of badass. It might smell a bit, but it looks cool.
Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you
I was just
right
there.
up.
So what should I wear to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace?
Why not?
That presents an opportunity.
I'm brazen.
If you're willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Okay. Sounds easy enough.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment.
Okay.
Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
So here's what I'm doing here. Roleplay here is that he wants to... Okay, he felt compelled to kill that guard because of the voices in his head, the ancestors, him being a Dunmer and all. He heeds the will of his ancestors when they speak to him, if it's at all possible that he can. But he also wants a good standing in this city that he just killed a guard at. So he's going to try to make amends with the leadership here of the city. And he's going to offer his services to both Sabine and Falk here to try to make amends, try to make things better. Try to clear his name a little bit more.
I swear to you, unnatural.
But before we address the court, let's find a secluded corner over here somewhere. Change out into the clothes that we just received. Noble clothes from Radiant Raiment. Eh. Not my favorite.
Send out a
How's that
legion
look?
to scour the cave and secure the town.
All right, not too bad. Kind of noble looking.
Under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Just realized I've never seen his hair. Oh yeah, he redid his hair not too long ago. He's going for the metal rockstar look. Greetings, my Jarl. You may have heard about the incident I had with the guard yesterday. I come to offer my sincere apologies.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
But while I'm here, how do you like my outfit? I got it picked out just for my little apology tour here.
It's quite fetching, actually.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Raiment.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
Okay, well, speaking of the apology tour here, I wrote a special song just for it. And I like to call this one I'm sorry I killed that guy. Lucian likes it. Nobody else seems too amused. Elisif likes it. She might be a big tipper. I'm sorry I killed that guy. Yeah, Joe. I mean, I've gone on strings too on like Twitch and stuff where it's like I'm not typing anything anything offensive at all, but it's like it's just modding me constantly. I think like it's like a one strike and you're out situation where you say one thing that's like maybe slightly iffy, that the whatever AI filter is going on that just doesn't know about, and it moderates you once, then all of a sudden you're on this like blacklist of like anything that you type. I feel like I've been there before. Sorry, I don't know that there's anything I can do except for completely turn off all the filters on the YouTube chat, and I don't really want to do that. Yeah, it's not showing us, not like on Twitch where it's held. I'm seeing zilch. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything either, even as the channel owner. So it must be, yeah, just YouTube itself. There is a setting to hold questionable comments, but I don't know how that applies to chat. So YouTube video comments get held. I've never had a single one that was like offensive that I haven't like decided to just publish. It's weird how it decides like this might be offensive or not, but I feel like it's better to have a filter there than that's a little too strong than to have nothing at all, you know? I don't know. So what about this sentence? Is that offended? A sentence that offended YouTube. In response to Maldorath and not seeing his hair, all I said was Karn's hair. I think it's all on his face. Yeah, pretty much. The vast majority of it is on my face. I'm not offended by that. I don't know if YouTube thought I would. Maybe they don't like bald shaming on YouTube. Maybe whoever wrote the algorithm is balding. I have no idea. But that's kind of a nuanced sentence for an AI to pick up on, right?
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
Yeah, on like Wynn's streams and like sometimes even Magus's streams, I get moderated like crazy, and I don't know what it is. So, it's like the same kind of stuff. It's just like tongue-in-cheek comments that, you know, aren't offensive. They aren't even explicit in any way, and they get modded like crazy. Okay, what's your problem?
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you.
Especially by a convicted murderer, huh?
That look. Fine. I suppose I
I'm
can find some
trying
menial
here.
task to
I'm
set your
trying,
mind.
Sybil. Let me make it up to you.
We have something of a vampire problem.
Ooh, vampire
Bodies have
slaying.
been
Somebody
found
did
with
say
blood
vampire
training.
slaying earlier because
I
of the
know that
garlic
getting your body
comment that I
quite
made when
abs
Caladran got
precaution.
hungry. Maybe we will do some vampire slaying. All right, I'll see what I can do.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Well, you're a pleasant one, aren't you?
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Yeah, probably. I'm a bard. If I were clever, I wouldn't be, you know, making a living by singing to royalty and drunk people for 40 gold a pop. Where is Falk? No, that's Erica. There's Falk.
Do you have business with the court?
I hope so. I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Sounds good. I can do that. You don't have to waste your men on it.
Questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Good to know. Thank you. And thank you for welcoming me into the palace despite my criminal record. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so let's return to the Radiant Raiment. Tell them that that went well. We'll probably do the task for Angeline as well. Get some more favor with Aldous because we did end up fighting him during our little murder episode there. Yeah, Joe, you must be on some kind of list now. Laughing Simon, welcome, welcome. The Dunmer Bard is still going strong. Did you catch the performance that he made to the court? The song called I'm Sorry I Killed That Guy. Yeah, being a Dunmer, we just had some whispers point out a guard like in the middle of the city, and so we killed him. And then we played a song in the pub here called Getting Away with Murder. And then we played another song at the palace saying, I'm sorry I killed that guy. Anyway, that's the kind of playthrough. I know you liked the Argonian Bard and those song names that we played, so you'll be glad to know I'm continuing the tradition with that. Radiant Raiment, here we go. And then once we're done here, I think we'll go try doing Wolf Skull and then maybe Pine Move if we have time left over. If all you see is a smiley icon post, you can be sure that I made some sort of horrible comment that only I thought was funny. Yeah, that sounds like the story of my life, actually.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer.
What hair mod is that? I must add it to my LO. 50 bazillion female hair mods and only 2 male. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing with me. I only have the 2 hair mods, Apache and KS. So it's from one of those. Or maybe it's not. That looks like vanilla hair, right? Just like reconfigured. I'll have to look. Malderoth. Macadamia. Oh, that's... I need to find Terry.
Finally.
Where the hell is Terry? She's probably milling about outside again. There is like a... Oh, geez. I want to say like... It's like windswept hair or wind-dusted rustic hair or something like that. There's another mod that adds like more facial hair and more hairdos that use the vanilla resources, and I don't remember what the name of it is. It might be that one.
Spiced wine, the taste of home and heart.
Terry.
Fruit and produce here.
All right, screw it. Ha! There she is. She might have been in the shop the whole time.
Yes?
So Ellis have loved the outfit, and she says she's going to be placing an order soon. Why are you giving me the side eye?
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised.
Halgarth's additional hair? It might be. I used to have that one, but I'm not sure whether it still exists. Yeah, it was added. I didn't add anything above and beyond the Novice guide, so it was
Such a beautiful young thing.
Oh, thank you. You ain't so bad yourself. Let's find a corner somewhere we can get changed out into our proper non-dandy gear. Look at the metal guy, the metal punk rocker, selling out to get on the good side of folks after he killed somebody. All right. So, all right, let's do Angeline and Aldous and try to make amends with Aldous while we're at it. And then we'll head out to Pine Moon, or not Pine Moon, Wolf Skull. And then maybe Pine Moon. Beards add more, well, beards, brows as brows.
We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics.
Is it a vanilla? I don't know if it's a vanilla hairstyle. I don't think it is. I think it uses vanilla resources, but I don't think it's a vanilla actually hairstyle that's available.
Correct? Have you been to Whiterun?
Have I been to? Yes, I have been to Whiterun. I can't even remember.
I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help.
I haven't met her, but I could try to get more information.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news.
Okie dokie.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Of course not, of course not. Lovely old lady. Yeah, that's definitely not a vanilla for Dunmer, my preferred race. Yeah, but it also doesn't have that, like, that wispy Apache or KS look, like it came from a different game. It definitely looks like vanilla resources, because it has, like, that regular, like, ring, like a Nordic, or like a silver ring, it looks like, around the base for the hair tie. And the hair textures themselves look like they're from the base game.
Out with it.
They kind of look like the tip of a felt marker, actually. Captain, Angeline sent me to ask about her daughter.
Generally, posting information is need to know only.
I do see that hairstyle in Halgarth. Okay, cool. There you go. Thank you, Strudel. Isn't she helpful? Every mother deserves to know her child's well-being. Yours and hers.
I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area.
Sent out a party.
A large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told. Come on now. I want those arrows dead center. The lives of your fellow soldiers are counting on it. Someday soon, we'll all see that.
So with this COVID thing, I have not been getting much exercise over the last couple weeks. But this Draugr Logger shirt, it's still making me look kind of buff. Look at that. Can't stop admiring myself. Okay.
Hey, wanna play?
Yeah, the Couch Warrior shirts, they fit well. They make you look a lot more fit than you actually are. Lion King style? Yeah, kinda.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Helpful for holding up the cat, Lion King style. Okay, I saw everything there.
It's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you?
We already talked about this. Let's, but I do have some news for your daughter.
You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would.
Yeah, the
What
wife
did
and I
you
planned
say?
on doing the Lion King style thing for like a Christmas card with our dog. Holding our dog up in the sunlight. Never ended up actually doing it.
I told her the Imperial Army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
All right,
If
so
you're
now
looking
we're
for
able to
potions, you
actually
should talk to
take
my
all of
aunt.
these ingredients for free, but I'm not going to do that on camera. Let's go get into some more trouble here. We are going to go take on Wolf Skull. I feel like we might have 2 level ups now, but I kind of want to keep that tactically. We did clear out Meridia's Shrine fairly easily without too much issue. Let me just take stock of potions here, make sure that we have enough. Lots of healing, we should be good there. We're like comfortable seat style. Hey, you know, that's the That's the way to hold up a cat if you're going to hold up a cat, is just having it rest on you and be content. Poison of paralysis. Looks like we used up everything that we had hotkeyed, so that is good to see now as opposed to later. We're probably going to need those for the wolf skull fight, so let's get that back up and running here. Let's see. Don't remember what hotkey I was using for poisons. Let's check the MCM. Hotkey 1. Thought that might be it. Paralysis 1. Boom. Everything else looks like it's good here. You, human, come be my furniture. Make yourself useful. Difficult, I know. They're always so condescending about it, right?
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Keep that pig sticker in your pocket, sir. I'm not gonna kill any more of you. Well, unless the voices in my head tell me to. Alright, so we are headed to Wolf Skull, which means we're going to retread some ground between here and Meridia, which isn't far. We're just going to bypass the shrine itself, and then take another right at the fork. Wolf Skull should be right there. So yep, we do have some foot travel. Let's go ahead and put our hood on, just in case we get blindsided by a bear or something. But he's scared of werewolves. The pig sticker is his only protection, like a binky. I see. He sucks on the knife? Because he's scared? Strange character quirk there, but I'll allow it. No, I get it. Probably just a security blanket mechanism is what you're talking about, but I do think it's really funny thinking that the guard is sucking on the knife because he's scared. The hilt is curved for his pleasure. Ew. That's why they're so shocked by the warriors from Hammerfell and their curved swords. Curved swords? Do I have any Haunting Brew? No, I've already encountered them. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten the carry weight enchantment from those guys in a previous stream. Okay, does the Sanguine Rose... Oh, I'm gonna have to watch encumbrance. I only have like 100 I want to say pounds, but it's really just units left. Dawnbreaker might be useful. I feel like this is going to be useful. Let's go ahead and grab that and add it to our equip set. Sanguine Rose, how are we doing here? Permanently, so it looks like we have 2 more charges left on that, maybe? Red Mountain Rage to Dawnbreaker. Yeah, that didn't work. Ungroup. Save equip state. Alright, that ought to do it. Boom shakalaka. We're good now. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, that Sky UI equipment set there. It's a little finagly, a little finicky. Takes some concentration, and if you don't use it all the time, it's easy to forget. Okay, so this shouldn't be too bad up until, well, actually there's a couple choke points here where we can get inundated by mage enemies. First off are a couple of skeletons that I'm really not too worried about. Nice. Dawn Guard go boom. Dawn Guard. Dawn Breaker go boom. Hey, the quote system's working. I like it. Matthew Bryant, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I embrace hard truth every time I look down. Yeah. That's the kind of quotes you can expect. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Can do a lot worse than Skyrim on a Saturday, am I right? Okay, we got a Draugr here. And then down the tube a little bit there, we're gonna run into a necromancer. Maybe two necromancers actually. Maybe I can fury them before I engage. That would be good. Now, once these guys start fighting, there are going to be maybe a Draugr and another mage coming through that door there, and they're all going to be resurrecting each other. Could use some magic resistance here. We'll do fire, magic, shock, and ice.
Have we discussed this?
Yeah, seriously. Oh, a naked necromancer. My favorite. Okay, don't want to get blindsided by the folks coming. Yeah, see. In Skyrim. Ooh, that's a burnt corpse there. Necromancers can, or necromancer enemies anyway. Ooh, a scourge. They can resurrect dead bodies from through walls. Almost works like a passive. Ow, okay. This hurts. Nice hit, Lucian.
That was good teamwork.
Yeah, it was. I took a few more hits than I'd like to there. Ooh, a bastard sword. It's worth a lot of money. It's not as fancy as the elven blade that Lucian's carrying there, and I don't use two-handed weapons, but we can sell that off. Apple cabbage stew looks good. As a general rule of thumb, I try not to eat things out of a necromancer layer, but that stew looked really good. Necromancer. Got a knack for the necro. I feel like there was one more. Oh yeah, right here, novice necromancer. I thought there was another necromancer that we hadn't looted. All right. Continuing on. Man, that blueberry muffin is not sticking with me. I'm getting hungry. Miss all the good stuff. Caladran with the vampire. Well, you don't see that every day. Maybe there was something to this guy crying wolf, huh? You ever seen anything like this before?
What do you need? All right.
Guess not. Okay, we got another Draugr piss farting around over here, I think. Oh no, that's a necromancer. Wow, he went down easy.
Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you.
Potema. I feel like I've heard of Potema before. I mean, I definitely have heard of Potema before, but Duras here has not. Doesn't sound good, whatever it is. Let's see if I can... Oh, she had a ward. There we go. Nice. The Draugr was more powerful than the their necromancer. That's right. Keep coming after me while Lucian flames ya. Lucian, you got anything? What was that? You're supposed to be my range DPS here. I'm trying to tank for you.
You won't make me one of you.
Wait, is that a thing? If you get killed by a Draugr, do you become a Draugr? I guess it stands to reason that if you are a corpse in a place like this, whatever affects them is going to affect you. But I always thought it was the Draugr's zeal for the dragon cult that turned them into a Draugr. I don't know, could be mistaken. I think Mr. Haster in chat would know, maybe. Or at least have a theory on the matter. Or anybody else, really. I didn't think that run-of-the-mill adventurers became Draugr. Just because they were either killed by a Draugr or they were killed in a Draugr tomb. Have some hot Potema stew to drive out the cold. Yeah. Bastard swords are nice, but without knowing its lineage, you just never know what you're getting. I was spinning on the naked aspect, so a long A on that necromancer. I gotcha. I gotcha. Good one, Joe. Good one. Whoa! I think that Draugr had surprised me before, maybe with the Argonian Bard, and with Lucian in tow, too. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made with that guy, though, and go down into the sewers and have that encounter with that Charis Reaper at level 17 or whatever. Although I am a higher level with the Dunmer Bard than I was with the Argonian.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, Potema's having a great time up there.
As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon with words bound. What? What are you doing? You fool! You cannot bind me to your will. Summon with words bound. You ants don't.
Stamina's holding up. That's good. Wow, this guy's tough.
Exhilarating.
That sounded a bit insincere. No, it was sincere. I just don't want to give too much credit, you know? It was a good one. It wasn't a great one. It was a good one. I just don't want you to get a big head, you know? Need to keep you down to earth a little bit. I also want to keep you trying, you know? Because that was good, but I feel like you could do better. You can do better. Like stretch goals at work. They'll never give you that perfect review because they always want you trying to do a little better. Necromancer Adept. Okay, I think I'm going to need a paralysis poison for that one. And now would probably be a good time to re-up on... Ooh, good job. Re-up on some resistances here. I think she's going at me with ice, so we'll go with the Ice Wraith Essence. And we'll do some paralysis here. Gotcha. Out. You got me. I dodged too early.
Think you can take me? Your hand draws near.
Ouch. Got me there. Ouch. Okay. This is tough. You rose the Necromancer Adept. Great. Luckily for me, they didn't do a very good job raising him. Here we go.
A little help over
Add
here.
a stamina. Yeah, I know. I'm real tired. All right, you got her. Good, good, good. All right. Well, that could have gone a little better, but could have also gone a lot worse. Understood. As my wife always says to the kids, don't encourage him. Yeah, except I feel like I am encouraging you, so don't tell your wife. I don't want to take the blame for your misbehaving. Okay. Do we get everyone? Do we get the Draugr? May as well take the arrows. They're free in terms of encumbrance. Okay. Who's next? Gotta remember, try to remember that we still have the,
Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
You in my head? We still have the level up to fall back on. I think I still also do have some Spirit Walk because we slept it off earlier. May as well use that here.
Stop the intruder. I knew I'd find you.
Let's pop those guys up here. How's it going, guys? Were you doing some dark ritual? Ah! Oops. Swing and a miss. All good? Yeah, I feel like I kind of wasted the Spirit Walk on this. Oh, well. And there is a skill book. I think it's a light armor skill book, maybe? Yes, indeed. Can use that, that's for sure. No worries, Karn. You're not as much to blame as an outlet. Ah, I see. Just accomplice by the way of enabling, I guess, huh? That's cool gear that guy's wearing. It looks like Falmer stuff, maybe? Anyway. Message retracted. What did he write this time? Man, if Joe is like ashamed of a message that he wrote, that must have been a bad one. Or just some silly typo that he couldn't live with. Or a duplicate message. But I choose to think that it was something extremely offensive and shameful. Because that's more entertaining.
You do know where you're going.
Yes, Lucian. It was a duplicate. Ah, anticlimactic. Anticlimactic. Now, I always seem to go the wrong way here, so... Am I going the wrong way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm definitely going the wrong way. I always do. See, now I'm in this like endless cycle of when I feel like I'm going the right way, I'm probably going the wrong way. So I like go against my gut and it turns out my gut was right. And then the next time I'm like, okay, so my gut was wrong last time. Or my gut was right last time. I'm just gonna go with my gut this time. And then it turns out that my gut was wrong that time too. All right, so now to Pine Moon. Ooh, we got some whispers. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's a bandit encampment up there. Let's see if we can get there before that wears off. I feel like we need Wind's road signs here. Head for Helgen. Yeah, no directions or anything, just a sign that says head for Helgen. No arrows. Maybe your messages are... I see the last one that you wrote. Draugr are dustmen, and given the many nods to mummification sprinkled throughout the game, I can only imagine that a player can only be made a Draugr by mummification. Okay. I recall walking into a dungeon where it appeared 2 Draugr were operating on another Draugr. Okay. So they might be able to make other Draugr through like mummification, sort of like robots building other robots, performing whatever ritual they need to. It seems like there's some kind of ritual or rites or something that goes along with becoming a Draugr. So maybe there is some plausibility there. Ironback.
Did you hear something?
Oh, they got spears. Those are quick and hard to dodge. Okay. You got this, Lucian? That's a glaive. Oh.
What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do?
Nice block. Armor's holding up though, that's good. Okay. Was that it? 450 gold. That was a lucrative hit. I like it. Some really good stuff here that I don't have encumbrance for. Damn. Let's take the lightest one, which happens to be the Curious here. The Curious. Alright. Feel like there's probably a chest in here somewhere. There he is. And a skill book? Beggar, we already have that one. Take the gold. Take the gold, we'll take the bread, we'll take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. I like Curious. Hey, when I started playing, I think it was Oblivion, I had no idea what that word was. It was like the first time I've ever seen that word, so I always called it Curious. Guess you could say I was curious as to how it was pronounced. Facts of life, really? Yes. Oh, it was a stretch? Come on. Facts of life. That's a deep cut for old people. Just need to put on my Curious. I feel like if the Riddler from Batman wore armor, he would call it his Curious. Because of the big question marks all over it. Okay. Gonna have to try to find our way to Pine Moon here, which is going to require some cross-country traversal here. I feel like there's also an enchanting table in Pine Moon somewhere, if I remember correctly. That will help with the encumbrance here. I'll be able to disenchant all this stuff. Curious George. Queerest George. Oh, welcome Left-Handed Jedi, by the way. Saw you pop in, but I didn't say hi. Hope you're doing well. Who is this bozo? You coming for me? Oh, it's a Stormcloak. He's probably just trying to catch up with his comrades. Hey, no old jokes. Although now that I think about it, all my jokes are old. I don't think it's something to be ashamed of, right? Or embarrassed by? Or mad at? I think being old just means you've made it a lot farther than everybody else you're talking to. You got more staying power. That's a brilliant comment, and so nicely understated. The delivery was perfect. Armored Riddler, I tip my cap. Ah, thank you, thank you. Do what I can. I do what I can. Wish I had more staying power. You and me both, buddy.
Hey, this snowflake's shaped like your... Oh, no, it's melted.
Lucian's hilarious sometimes. Without being, like, overly talkative like a lot of followers. Doesn't repeat himself all that much. Where am I going? Felt like I was going the wrong way, and it indeed seems like I was. No, I was right there. I was right there. I just didn't have the quest active. Okay. Hey, maybe we'll do the Galder legend. Hey, Mr. Donut Head Man, who's trying to kill you? Well, I don't know, but they better not. Wow. Wow. Ouch. Look at her tiny little shield. That's so adorable. Okay. Quick with that shield, though.
Prepared to die.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, and a wolf? Come on. This is ridiculous. Ooh, took a power shot from the trident. That did not feel good at all. Okay, at least the wolf is fighting the bandit now.
Take that.
Ouch. He waited for me to roll on that one and just got me coming out of it.
Get it? Because it's snowing. Tough crowd.
Lucian, calm down. I am trying to concentrate here. Oh my god, that was hairy. Oh, sorry. Did I just hit you? Oh my god. That was insane. Oh, another one of these assassins. Master E. Why you aren't here? My patience is going to end. I want my prey dead here. Sounds like Master E. The E might stand for English as a second language. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Just the grammar is a little off there. All right. Who's next? Daw Benny. It doesn't need to end like this. Daw Benny.
This is the end for you, I'm afraid.
Who are you? More fighting? My god. Another ice wolf. Excuse me. Still clearing the throat. Okay, where is this Pine Moon place? I feel like I've lost track of it after that ridiculous brouhaha. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, that was Harry, a common dwarf saying. That's what she said. But my mouse keyboard are not cooperating today. Been there. That's a buckler. Yeah, I know. I know it's a buckler. I just thought it was funny to comment on their tiny little shield and how adorable it is. Wow, we got a strudel wow. It's been forever since we had a strudel wow. I feel complete.
Bad dog. Bad.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a little more training than that, Lucian. I'm going to come back and pick up all these mushrooms later on. I don't want to be stuck doing all that. Okay. How are we going to play this here? I think we're going to want to summon the demon. There it is. How you doing, buddy? No, don't dismiss him. I just wanted to talk to him. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's usually one for conversation. Can you keep an eye on him for me? I designate you the Dremora babysitter. How about that? Okay, let's see here. Hopefully I can get some fury on these vampires in here. If not, this might be a tough fight. Okay, got her. That's good. Now, vampires are immune to poison. Okay. Ouch.
This is proper exciting.
Help me! Help! Now, we do have Dawnbreaker. That's going to help. The Dremora always have enchanted fire weapons. Or weapons with fire enchantment. Wow! Okay. Okay. Now with the Fortify Illusion Potion, which actually amplifies illusion effects, not it doesn't cheapen the cost of it, we were able to one-hand calm the vampire. Very nice. Get him, Lucian. Nice. Okay. We're good, we're good. Now, I don't remember if there is another enemy in there or not, but I'm going to be on my guard just in case. How's my encumbrance looking? Okay, still got 10. All right. We made it, folks. Seeker knife. This might be good to enchant. This might be good in a fight. I'm going to take that. Scorching. Now, I thought there might be an enchanting table over here, but it turns out I was probably wrong. Okay, we got an illusion skill book. Okay, the skill books have been delivering for us. That is good. Getting very useful skill books on this run. Very nice. Well, let's be honest. Caladran has been a legend for quite some time. Oh, yes, she has. I agree. Oh, boy. Got cucumbered, folks.
Yes, boss?
Lucian, I need you to relieve my cucumber.
Donations are always appreciated.
Ew.
Oh, you want the stuff back?
Nope, you can keep it. Just give him the heavy stuff. If he wants to use it, he can.
Let's go.
For what reason? Well, let's see. You have been around this community a lot longer than I have. So you've been around since the very beginning. And I remember when I first joined the Character Crusade or Couch Warrior Discord, you were one of the ones posting your screenshots and your stories very regularly. And I consider you a figurehead of the community for that. and you love your character so much that it's very inspiring for my own stuff, and I've always appreciated that. So therefore, Caladran is a legend. How about that? Relieve your cucumber? Yes. Well put, Carn. Yes, thank you. I don't want to speak for anybody else, but I feel like the rest of the community feels very much the same way. Thought I was a nobody. No way. You are the Caladran. Okay, so now, yeah, I'll come back off stream and collect all these mushrooms. Fly Amanita, 1/3 of a component of a super valuable potion where you mix it with Dragon Tongue and Mora Tapanella, and you get a fairly useless potion, but a very valuable one. It both increases your alchemy skill quite quickly and allows you to trade for lots of gold. Okay, so let's see here. I think maybe we can cut through this area here to get, we'll head toward the Statue of Meridia, so that's basically east or directly behind where we're facing now. I think that there might be some Spriggans here. I don't like fighting Spriggans necessarily. They're not my favorite thing to fight in this game. Mostly because I don't feel like they're that vile. I wouldn't have a lot of reasons to fight them. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna avoid them if I can. They're just trying to defend nature. They tend to be very belligerent about it, but I think that their hearts are in the right place. There's some treasure to be had over there, but not really worth it. But also they're tough, man. They're a really tough fight. They have one of the few spells that do disease damage, I think, and it's really hard to resist that stuff. So it ends up doing a lot of damage really quickly. It has great range, eats through your health like nothing. And without a ward, it's like it's really hard to defend against. Okay, we found the road now, so we'll just keep going this way. Did I hear somebody yelling at me? Thought I heard either some voices or somebody laughing. Maybe it was this guy? Spriggans and Ice Wraiths. Hate their little wiggly selves. Yes. The Ice Wraiths are deadly at low levels, but even at higher levels, when you can resist, you have like cold resistance and you have the health to be able to deal with them, they're hard to hit, right? They're real squirmy. And those hitboxes are just like impossible to run into. Unless you just have like a big two-handed weapon that you're blindly waving at them. Never a comfortable fight with an Ice Wraith. You're letting him keep the cucumber? Well, I don't want it back after whatever he's gonna do with it. That was the best response you could have possibly gotten from Lucian. Indeed, indeed. Their taproots are in the right place. Their taproots are a little tightly wound, but yeah, they're wound right. Because sometimes, Cal, when you're supportive of everyone in addition to quietly putting yourself out there, though written works and video month after month, through written works and videos month after month, you have to people notice and find inspiration, especially you being you is legendary when you are selfless and kind. Very well put. And completely agree. Look at Caladran getting all this love from the community. Well deserved. See? You never really know how you affect people's lives, I think. I think sometimes it's easy to feel like alone and like you're not having an impact on the world, but I think most people have more of an impact than they realize. And you're not really as alone as you feel a lot of the time, I think. .103. I might have to take a break real quick here. I would like to further relieve my cucumber in the game, not IRL, by disenchanting some of this stuff. Let's do that at Sabile's enchanting station. Disenchant everything that I can, sell off some of this heavy stuff, and then I think we'll cap off the stream with a journey to Folgunther to continue this forbidden legend, get this Galder amulet.
As a way of conclusively resolving
Potty break, everyone. Maldaroth loves this game. You know, I do too. And that's what I like at the end of every stream. There's few things I love more than playing some of my favorite game with some of my favorite people, and that is not just like a catchphrase like goodbye. That's sincere, and it's true. Tea for me, actually, tea sounds good. It might help loosen up some of my congestion in my throat. Might get myself a tea. Lunar Contact with the single capital K. Welcome, Lunar. Haven't seen you pop up yet. Sorry if I missed you before, but hope you're having a good weekend so far. Let's see here. Time to hydrate, folks. Take your meds if you have to, stretch, and have a walk around the house. Also, prepare your snacks and drinks for the rest of the stream. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen and have ourselves a snack. Or the lobby. Where is Falk? Is he downstairs? Sometimes he's hanging out down there with the guard. Yep.
You've returned.
I have.
What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave?
Well, it turns out that there were some necromancers there, and they were attempting to summon and bind someone named Potema.
Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them.
Yeah, I interrupted the ritual. I'm pretty sure that we're not going to run into any trouble with this. I'm pretty sure it's all been completely 100% taken care of, and we're in no danger whatsoever from here on out.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know.
Yeah.
A resurrected Potema.
You know, it's what I do.
Shudder at the thought.
Dr. Haster, nice ring to it. Just a simple PE teacher? Well, you know, wellness is important at all levels. Here we go. And Tabeel.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Well, this isn't so mundane. I've cleared out the vampires from Pine Moon.
Filthy creatures, aren't they?
Yeah,
in the dark
not pleasant.
They do. So uncivilized. I prefer finery, like this. Here, for your trouble. And I suppose I should show you a little about illusion magic for free.
Absolutely. Yeah, look at all this free training we're getting in form of,
Take care of yourself.
Quest rewards and skill books that are actually applicable to our class. When does that happen? Lucian.
Greetings.
Actually, I'm gonna need my cucumber back.
Oh, please, give me all the good stuff.
Yeah. It's a little war bow. Is that better than the bow that he has? Oh, he didn't have a bow. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Take back anything enchanted that I gave him. Staves he can keep. Okay.
let's get back to it.
Oh, so Lucian has been holding your cucumber all this time. Yep. So roleplay wise, you know, Lucian feeds Duras's ego because he's always talking about how much like stronger and more experienced he is. Two things. So that's one of the reasons Duras keeps Lucian around. The other one is that Lucian actually has a really good voice, a really good singing voice. And I think Duras keeps angling to try to get them to join in sort of like a troubadour or traveling band situation here. We can tour Skyrim, Duras on the lute, and Lucian on lead vocals. But really, it's just because Lucian has that good cucumber grip. He holds Duras's cucumber just right. All right. On that bombshell, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get a drink. I need to refresh my beverage. Maybe a tea actually sounds really good. I might cook some tea. So I will be right back. Maybe a minute or two, I think, is all I need. But I will be back to continue this adventure, not invention, to Folgenther, where we will take on another of the Galdersons. So stay tuned. I shall return. Oh wait, hit the wrong button. Boom, there we go. All right, see you soon. Hello, I am back. Got Macadamia laughing out loud. Mission accomplished. I got a wow from Strudel, and I got an LOL from Malderoth. I'll take it. Karn giveth, and he taketh away, and then he giveth, and he taketh, giveth, taketh, giveth, taketh. Oh my. Yep. You can say my generosity goes in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Yep, so I got my matcha green tea. It's my caffeinated tea of choice. Got it all foamy at the top. In my Times Square mug here that I got from an actual visit to New York. Loved that visit. Ooh, just whacked the mic with my coffee cup. Yeah, great place to visit. There's always something to do, always somewhere to go, always something to see. You just walk around and explore that city for hours, for days maybe, and never get bored of it. How's my encumbrance? Encumbrance is still really high. Let's sell off some of the heavy stuff. We'll make our way to Morthal, and then we'll head to Folkenther from there. Probably bed down for the night at Morthal, but let's sell some stuff while we're here.
Seems there's no end to
got the market available. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to live in New York. It's expensive. It's way too expensive there, and it's also crowded, always crowded. But it's a great place to visit. Fantastic place to visit. If you ever get the chance. The museums alone, I could, we'll probably go there just for the museums.
Return anytime you need.
But then just walking around Central Park and everything. But yeah, the cost of living there is like so high. Everything's so expensive that like crime can't afford to be there anymore. So the crime, they used to have issues with crime there, and it's just basically gone at this point. So it's very safe, it's very clean.
Hello and welcome, my friend.
You could just walk around Central Park for hours. Beautiful.
Take a look.
See some museums. Eat some really good food. 28. Man, that bastard sword was really expensive, huh?
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Let's hit up the general goods trader. And then we'll head out, I think, after that. Maybe hit the Khajiit caravan. I think I saw them coming in. Them on the way out. Groan. She says, groan. Not quite a wow, but I'll take it. You got that right. Karn does say some really weird stuff.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Sure you'll find what you need.
I'll embrace that. I'll own it.
Said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight.
What do you got for sale?
Look.
$117. Yeah, that's good enough. I like her freckles with this overhaul. I'm not sure what overhaul is touching Seima, but I like the freckles. They're charming on her.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
It's good stuff. I was gonna say I love a cold drink on a warm drink on a cold day, but it's not really cold here today. Let's see, what's the temperature at right now? We are at 71 degrees Fahrenheit. It's sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. But the mornings have been cold, down in the low 40s. We usually do hit freezing a few times during the winter, overnight.
I welcome you, friend. Take a look.
71, unfair. Yeah, right. It's beautiful out right now. Chain lightning we're gonna give to Lucy, and hopefully he doesn't destroy us with that. Secret knife we're keeping to enchant. Elven gauntlets we don't need. Hardened steel dagger we can get rid of. Don't need the radiant raiment clothes anymore. Steel dagger of scorching, nah. Let's see, anything else we can. 43. Give him a 15 coin tip there. All right. How are we looking? Got about 150 encumbrance left. That's good enough. All right, let's head to Morthal. Make sure I'm ready to go. Let's have a calm spell handy just in case we run into any animals along the way. So we're gonna head down through Dragon Bridge. We haven't actually discovered Dragon Bridge yet. That's interesting. And then we're going to head east, left at the fork after we cross the bridge, and we're going to continue east to Morthal. And then we'll probably spend the night at the inn in Morthal, and then we'll head to Folgenthur, or the Forbidden Legend quest. I feel like okay, so I'm running Zim's Immersive Artifacts, which changes the Galder Amulet to where once you repair the whole thing, it gives you 10% faster progression in every skill and 10% more effectiveness in every skill as well. So the Bard being a highly hybrid, sort of wide class that encompasses a lot of different skills from a lot of different archetypes, I think that the Galder Amulet would actually be quite useful for a class like this. And also makes a good story. Good adventure for songsmithing. You're at 36? Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, we were just in Denver, well, probably 2.5, 3 weeks ago, because that's where I got COVID. The super spreader baby shower that I went to. Yeah, it was pretty cold. Had to bundle up, but we were in downtown Denver for most of it. And I feel like the buildings and stuff around that area really block out a lot of the wind shear, so it wasn't too bad. I was saying earlier that I was born and raised in one of the hottest places in the world, so it's nice to experience cold weather for me. Which sounds weird, but I do so love cold weather.
Why the dragon head?
Because I never get it.
Is it art or a warning?
Interesting, Lucy. I don't know. We could probably just art. See a lot of dragon-themed stuff from... Okay, I think there's a necromancer or something over here. Let's go take him down as the ancestors have demanded. It's either a conjurer or a necromancer over here. Let's see, I might be able to calm him from afar. I don't think he's immediately aggressive. Yeah, he was gonna warn me off, but now he's gonna get spanked. Time for your spanking. That was just a fire mage. Ooh, human flesh. Don't get a lot of that around. Ponder. Powerful random. Yeah, I usually hook this up to Okado's recital, but I haven't. I'll learn that right now. We are an illusion mage, so... Manny Marco, King of Worms, Alchemy, we can use that too. Really? Really? Dremmy? Dremmy the Dremora? Yeah, okay, this is the correct way. Embrace the wintry. Indeed, indeed. Oh, and 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was nice. It's been cold this week. I think we dropped to like 2 last night. Oh my gosh. Missed the Phoenix weather. Just moved to Texas and it has dropped into the 50s, but I'm cold because of how used to the 70s I am. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? I feel like your blood thins out as it tries to acclimate itself to the warmer weather. And then when you go to places that are actually cold, it feels really cold. Even in like the 50s, which would be like sweater weather to like most people, and probably shorts weather to some people. Wow, these merry revelers are just all over the damn place, aren't they?
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Sure.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise well, your spirits.
Your spirits.
Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
So, Sanguine likes a good revel. So let's revel, shall we? Haunting Brew. Ew, we're losing favor with Sanguine. We gotta cause some trouble. Maybe we'll cause some trouble in Morthal after the Fulganther. Okay, the praying helped a little bit. We're on our way up. We were at 40% earlier in the stream at the beginning there, so 44 is good. I get pissy. They get pissy when you offer them Blackbriar. Yeah, I know. That's great, right? Who wants it? Are you fighting Miko? Wow, how is that so far off? There we go. The challenger was near. Okay, I have a soft spot for Miko here. I am a dog person. I love dogs so much that when I find lost Miko here, I don't feel like Duras would be a dog person though, right? But he could help keep us alive. This is one of those things where it's like, okay, I try to roleplay as a character that probably doesn't like dogs, but then like my own love for the animal comes through. And I just have to, I can't not play it in a certain way. Look at that face. In a bad situation, but he's still a cheerful guy. Hey, looks like your master died. Your human died. You wanna come with me? You can follow if you want. We got food. I got belly rubs. We also got cucumbers, but yeah, we're not that depraved. Skyrim made you rethink being a dog person? Miko's the worst. I almost always pick Miko up and then he dies and I feel terrible. Yeah, I mean, he is affected under Nether's follower framework, so he is essential. Even if I do accidentally hit him. But yeah, yeah, I always have to keep a save. If I'm having a dog follower, I have to keep like a recent save, because if that dog dies, I'm reloading a save 100% of the time. I hate how they push me around. Yeah, I'm also running that toggle follower collision mod that, yeah, dogs have really big collision boxes, but with this mod, you just go right through them. If you're running followers or minions at all, it's almost a must-have. This follower collision mod. It does have some jankiness with dragon taming, because the dragons start to go through like the floor and stuff. But it's easy enough just to run the console command switch. to turn the mod back off when you run into the very limited situations when you have a friendly dragon. I mean, I'm not from Finland, but I know these things. -5 Celsius, 23 here. Yeah, Caladran wins. That's cold. Didn't know about that one. Might need to look into that. Oh, the collision one or the essential? Well, both of them. Yeah, I'm running Nether's follower framework, so I don't have to worry about Miko dying. My conscience can stay clear, and I don't have to worry about saving every 5 minutes. Not enough cold for Caladran. Nope, I win, Karn. Okay. Joe just insists he wins. Which, you know, what am I to say? That he can't. What are you fighting? Oh, a wolf. Wow, a tough wolf. Swing and a miss on that one. I feel like the Dremora hit the wolf with a power shot and nudged him right outside of my radius, so I am not claiming responsibility for that miss. 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh boy. Yeah, Minnesota. I went to Minnesota this year too, to see a Twins game, and it was a great trip. Also went out on the lake at the big one, Minnetonka, I think. That was really nice. That was kind of swanky. Had some rich friends out there that we spent the day on a boat with. And he was driving the boat around, talking about all like the huge business moguls and everything that owned like these huge beautiful houses on the lake. It was nice. But that was during like the summer, I want to say. So the weather was really nice out there. Wasn't cold. The collision mod is what I was referring to. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's been, that's really changed my mind on having followers, because I was always like trying to think of reasons why I, like tactics and things to like avoid followers, but they're just so damn strong on legendary difficulty, especially with a permadeath, that it's like you can't really avoid them for some classes. But I was always trying to think of ways to like not have my followers in the way, because they were like getting me killed in tight corridors and stuff. I think there's a crab down here somewhere, getting crabby at me. I went the wrong way. Got him? Oh, it's a tough crab. Get him, Miko. But yeah, after finding the collision mod, that was like, yeah, all right, it made my life 100% better with these followers. Speaking of weather, this has got to be completely miserable. It's not like a thunderstorm, but you can tell that like the raindrops are like really big and heavy. It's getting everything like really wet, and like with the cold, I bet everything's like really slippery, and the wetness is like making everything even colder, even if there's no wind. And I crashed. Look at that. Let's see. Let's take a look at the crash report. Impact affects medium performance. Wonders of weather. So yeah, it was the rain that crashed us. Okay. Whatever. Let's try again. I feel like I crash at least probably one time each stream. It was the cucumbers, indeed. What's the collision mod again? Let's see. I'll go back into mod organizer and get you that. Just get back into the game here. Embrace hard truth. Okay. I just lost music. That's interesting. Having all kinds of issues lately. Okay. Well, let me see here. Oh, now it's back. The hell? Anyway. All right, let's find this follower collision. Disable follower collision TFCL. Oops, I meant to visit that on the Nexus. And boom shakalaka. Yep, disable follower collision. There you go. Lifesaver. Just be careful with friendly dragons, because they will get busted as AF. And could you give Nexus ID? Well, yeah, you got your full link right there. Dab it up. Shake my head, friendly dragons. They're always up to something.
This is the end for you, I'm afraid.
Didn't sound too confident with that trash talk there, Lucian.
There could be no other end.
See, that's how you do it. Drummy the Dremora knows how to trash talk with confidence. If you're gonna trash talk, say it with your chest. Man, I love the Dremora. Yeah, he's into it, right? Dripping with personality for a mindless puppet. Yeah, I agree. The best, albeit limited dialogue. They're just so into it, you know? Got that charm. All right. We're getting close to the crash spot here. Hopefully, got a light dusting of snow. We don't run into the same weather, causing the same crash. I am having some technical difficulties here. I do have a fairly frequent regular hitch, and oh, that is a big crab. Pardon me, guys, while I take a crab. Oh! That didn't happen. Nobody saw that. That didn't happen. Exactly, Strudel. Exactly. Saw what? Nothing. There was nothing to see. I thought that Miko was essential. Damn it. Damn. Can't protect him. Okay, well, never mind. No way to make Miko essential, apparently. Maybe I can do it through console commands, but because he's not a unique follower, I guess. He's just a standard dog with a scripted name, I guess. Ah! Okay, quick save. Semi-permadeath. Didn't realize it does the same thing. Should be able to via console, but then again, not sure. Yeah, like it's like set protection status or something. I'll look into it. You smell weakness, huh? Well, I might have stepped in some. Oops. Going at it spell sword style here. Extract venom, yes please. Harvest the ingredients, yes please. And get the hell out of here. I think that other spider chased a fox or something into the wilderness there. I didn't kill the rabbit, nobody tell Wind. That was the spiders. No need to report me. No misdeeds done. Okay, what time is it? 6:30 p.m. Set essential 1. Okay. Let's try it. Eco. Yeah, there's something we're missing there. I'll get back out. I'll try it off screen, I think. Off stream is what I was going for.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has
oh, you're some of those anti-magey types.
It's no use. Let's get back
well,
to it then.
they probably wouldn't like me with my standing with the college, I guess. Even though we literally saved all of their lives. They don't even know it. Ah, Morthal. I feel like Caladran has a beloved character that makes a home in Morthal.
I got nothing but time these days.
I feel like is what's going on there with the purple heart. Ew, I stepped in weakness.
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good to have a customer.
Well, how about just a room for now?
Sure thing. It's yours for a
Be
day.
sloshing through the marshes to the north here for a while, but I would like to get a good night's rest before that.
I understand.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
You alright? You don't got the Rona, do you? I don't think vaccines are a thing in Skyrim, so not a whole lot of protection. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna eat, we're gonna drink, we're gonna be merry, we're gonna make Sanguine happy. Whole lot of that. Oh yeah, look at that. Now let's wait a couple hours for everybody to show up from their day jobs, and then we'll do a performance here. Let's see, you gotta think of a good song. Wow. Those are some killer moves you got there, buddy. Are you shuffling? You shuffling to that flute music? Cutting shapes? On TikTok? Look at him go. Popping and locking. Doing the running man. Little bit of robot. It's impressive. Lurbuck. Alright, let's have a loot off.
What is it about mead that appeals to North
Deliverance style.
so much? Why not wine? Ale? Milk? I don't think I'll ever really understand.
Oh. My crew likes me better. The Dramora's getting into it. Look at that. I didn't have a song picked out for this. I was just trying to do a Deliverance style loot battle with Lurbuck there. Make sure nothing is selected in the console, and then set essential D95E91 or set essential. I'll give it a shot. I was just looking up set essential because I thought I recalled that being the command. Yeah, I thought it was all one word for the command there.
Yep, there's that quintessentially innie smell. They should bottle the stuff.
Innie, like
Throw
belly
it in the
button?
sea.
Or just mead-soaked wood, I think. Alright. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're gonna get a good night's sleep, I think, and then we'll head to Fulgunther. You know what? We don't really have a whole lot of time, though, do we? No, we got enough. We'll be alright. Let's see here. 11 p.m. Let's do, we'll do 9 hours. Mead-soaked wood. Been there, done that. Is that anything like Whiskey Dick? It's the mead-soaked wood. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Let's get some breakfast. And we'll take some cheese, the apple, the chicken breast. And we need some water, too. We're going to need to be hydrated. Do we have water? Do not have any water. Let's get some. Innkeep.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
How about water?
Of course.
Whiskey Richard. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not on nickname, shorthand nickname terms with Whiskey Richard. I gotcha. I'll win him over eventually, but yeah, just not enough familiarity yet. That's Whiskey Richard to you, buddy. Tied one on a little last night. I'm gonna get all hydrated and we'll fill up the
but folly and decided.
fill up the water
Of
again.
course.
Alright, I want to see if my Riva tuner... Yeah, it's still getting 0% on GPU. Interesting. It's ever since the driver updates went out last night. Hopefully just a simple restart fixes it. Or maybe another driver update. Alright, so I'm pulling up the compass here. I think it would probably be worth it to find the standing stones as we go here. I'm running Andromeda, so we do get a bonus power for finding 10 of the stones. I don't know if you have to find all of them. Maybe you do have to find all of them. It's either all of them or 10 of them. And then you unlock an active power. Do have to be ready for Charis, spiders, and mud crabs, though. So we'll have the calm spell ready to go. What standing stone am I using now? It's probably one of the necromancers in that keep there. I really don't feel like taking on an entire keep. I think we're gonna ignore the whispers this time. I'm putting the roleplay on hold because I really just want to get to Fulgenther. Goal-oriented right now. The Apprentice Stone. I kind of like the Lover Stone that we have going right now, where it gifts us free enchanted gear and gives us a saving roll, even though the Apprentice Stone does give us a saving roll too, in the form of sort of annihilating attackers that are about to land a killing blow. Right now I like the enchanted gear that I'm getting for free more so than the nuanced spell buffs, I guess. What's the Discord you're in? Tyree. I think I responded to a comment on one of the videos that you left with the link to the Character Crusade Discord, which is an open Discord. You can find the vast majority of us there, I believe. I don't have my own Discord, so I can't really send you there. But Character Crusade is an open one that has most of us there. If a mod is available to post the link to the Character Crusade Discord. Oh, it sounds like Tyree found it. Okay. Yeah, if you look on your little bell icon up on the top, you should see my response to one of your comments there on the last video with the link to the Character Crusade Discord. Just sign up there. We'll see ya. Okay, let's see. Did we get the, oh no, we still have to acquire the, I think it's the Ivory Dragon Claw. Okay, so we got more Draugr. We do have my Master of the Mind, so I can use illusion spells on them, but probably won't have to. This guy's usually fairly lower level. Oh yeah, and then we have the Havoc nonsense. Ow! Okay, that hurt a little bit.
Time to die.
Restless Draugr. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. I thought he was down for the count, but he was not. Okay. One more upstairs, maybe? Okay, let's see if I can... Ow! That hurt. Looking for the Draugr here. Just keep finding the movable static. Is this it? FX mist low. No, that's just the mist mesh. Can't get the Okay. I don't know why that worked, but it seems to have. Yeah, there's just that noise just drives me nuts of those things bopping around like that. Okay, there's also a hidden chest around here. I don't know how many people knew about this, but if you go around this little corner right here, there is a special little chest right here. I thought there was a chest. There's not a chest. There's some armor and some gold, though, at least. I thought there was a chest over here. Oh well, I'm going crazy. Anyway, hidden little section there with some loot. Have at it. Post the backstory for my character. Also, man, I'm itching for the VL and Scorpion builds. Yes. Okay, so the Druid is next. Working on that, probably around level 40 right now, which is usually pretty close to where the build starts coming into its own. The Scorpion build is going to be next after that. The Vampire Lord is kind of deeper down the line a little farther. I have some Fallout 4 content in the works too, just experimenting with some narrative style of content creation, some narrative style let's play that I want to try out before Starfield comes out, because I wanted to make some Starfield content too. I'm still going to be primarily a Skyrim channel for sure. But I am very excited for Starfield. And would like to create some content for that. Get in on the early days of the Starfield content. I think would be good for the channel too. But yeah, the Scorpion build will be next, I believe. And then after that, I want to get back to the Oblivion classes. And I'm not sure which one. Witchmaster seems really cool. I was going in alphabetical order. Oh, great. That's not going to be good. Yeah, I got poisoned. Wasn't paying attention. I was going in alphabetical order. I got the Acrobat and the Agent done. I think the Assassin, or no, the Archer would be next. But been doing a lot of sneak archery with those Oblivion classes. They're really top heavy with if you go in alphabetical order with the sneak archer archetype. So I want to start jumping around a little bit and doing some more sort of unique, gameplay styles. There's some really cool stuff to explore in the Oblivion classes, and the Witchmaster is one that's always sort of, or the Witch Hunter, I think. It's either Witchmaster or Witch Hunter. That's one that's always sort of interested me. How do we do this? I never know the proper combination for this, so I always just throw switches around. There we go. Let's just try to commit this to memory. So, on, off, on. Okay, so the two on the left and the close one on near one on the right. Not gonna remember that, but one can hope. Open invite to CW store. Yes. Fantasy Wonk all the way, but I'm really looking forward to Starfield. And yeah, CW and I are planning on streaming podcasting when that comes out. Sweet. Witch Hunter, not the Witchmaster. Yeah, Witch Hunter. So I'm leaning toward that one, or maybe Barbarian. Either Witch Hunter or Barbarian are like the two top ones that I'm looking at for the Oblivion classes after the Scorpion build. This guy went all the way back in, huh? Caught me with his axe there. And we got a Warhammer behind us. Ow! He really had some reach on that thing. Calm down, you dusty biznatches. Oh, now he's scared. And who do we have over here? Go get him, Miko. Knocked him on his booty. All right. Whew. Okay, that got hairy. That's what she said. Didn't even see that pressure plate there. Activated the soul gem trap. Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, the key to this puzzle is actually in here. So we got snake, whale, eagle. Snake, whale, eagle from the door. Did we loot that guy? Didn't. Okay. Snake, whale, eagle. Nice. Okay. And that should open up the grates for the floor. Again, Dwarven saying, yep. Witch Hunter and Nightblade are always a go-to for me. Yeah, the Nightblade, though, I like a Nightblade a lot. It's one of my favorite classes to play as. But the Shadow, the Triumvirate Shadow Mage was basically a Nightblade class. It was almost exactly like Nightblade through and through, with just a little bit more warrior to it. So trying to find classes that are different from the ones that I've done already. But that is one that I'll do. And I like the Oblivion class ones because they act as the Oblivion class builds because they act as a companion piece for my live streams, and it's nice to have that cohesion. So the plan was originally just to do all of the Oblivion classes, kind of like one after another in alphabetical order. Like I think PC Outcast and Belisarius have already done theirs with Ordinator and Valkyrie respectively. Same exact idea, like alphabetical and everything. But yeah, like I said, there's just the like first 4 or 5 of the or the first 3 or 4. I think it's 4. The first 4 builds or the first 4 classes alphabetically are all sneak archers. So I started to get like bored of the sneak archer archetype. Just sneak archers with different wrinkles. Like the acrobat, he had a double jump and he was super maneuverable. The agent had illusion spells to fall back on, but they were both just sneak archers. The archer is next alphabetically, and that is a sneak archer with smithing. And the assassin is after that, which is just a sneak archer with alchemy. So yeah, 4 builds in a row, especially when I do go as in depth into these builds as I do. Let's see, Eagle, Dragon. It's a lot of sneak archery all in a row, so I needed a break. And that's when I did the werewolf build, which was a lot of fun. And then did the astrologer build from Elden Ring, which was also a lot of fun. And those archetypes are vastly different from the sneak archer. And so is the druid, actually. The druid is very unique, so that's been a fun sort of departure from how I normally play. Oops. Barbarian Steel. He's really going for those coins there. Gonna shoot Farkas in his man bun. Farkas would so have a man bun. He does in my NPC overhauls. Oh man, Farkas would totally have a mullet for sure, for sure. Oh my god. All right. Lucian, you triggered all that. I couldn't even come up with my tactics. Okay, hold on. Got a text message. Let me check on that. No, I didn't get a text message. I got an update from Netflix saying that RIPD 2 Rise of the Damned is now available on Netflix because I so enjoyed RIPD 1, which I never even watched. Netflix decided that I needed to see that for some reason. Decided it was important enough that it needed to do a push notification. Positioning, battlefield maneuverability. Mikrul, in my opinion, is generally the easiest of the Galderson fights, in my opinion. He's the only one with like a straight up, like the straight up just hand-to-hand tactics with his fighting. There's no wrinkles to it. It's just him. He's strong. He's got that the Black Blade that I think has like an absorb health enchantment on it. Yeah, it does. But there are no wrinkles like there are with Sigdis, who is the archer who has the clones that pop up, and you got to pick the right one to damage him. Or what's his name in Sarthal, who has the different elemental phases and is protected by the Eye of Magnus. So Mikrul's usually the easy one. We took care of him, no problemo. There is a word wall in here, but as we've established earlier, Daras is not Dragonborn. That was a random roll. An idea that I took from the Unbound series on the Character Crusade, or the Couch Warrior Discord, which the Panicked Monk here was instrumental in creating the challenges for. I think the first one was the random roll, right? The second one that Joe wrote and did the voice acting on with the story was oh, was that the second or the third season? The Ghosts of Yore. That was cool. That was a little more guided, but I still did random rolls for that one too. That's what gave me the idea for this random roll permadeath series, actually, was that Unbound series. It's a cool roleplay challenge, randomly rolling a character and then coming up with a story and everything for him. Doing the roleplay all on the fly. I enjoy it. And Joe is much to thank for that. Okay, y'all, the Panic Monk says we need to look at this. Okay. I feel like I am going to regret pulling this up on stream, but I feel like I gotta see what is going on here. Is that Joe? Is that your... Are you modeling this? I like the tats. Abs are looking good too, by the way. Well done, sir. Oh my, indeed. Oh, that's the Farkas shirt? Not much in the way of armor there, Joe. Yep, indeed. Ghosts of Yore was a lot of fun. Ooh, Lunar Contact, like that one. Gotta love a mesh top, right? Especially with like a wide mesh that leaves nothing to the imagination. I wish those were still in style. I'd totally rock one. With my hairy ass. It'd be like I'm wearing a sweater even if I'm not even wearing a shirt.
Think of the science, Lucian. Think of the science. Not of the horrible undead lurking around every corner.
Hey, we already killed all the undead. We're good. We're super strong, man. We're powerful. We're so powerful. Relax. Get your brave on. Okay, one more hidden room over here off to the left. Once you have the ivory dragon claw, you can use that as a key to open up this hidden door. Your brother used to wear those? That's awesome. Or like the midriff football jerseys that show off the abs. It's totally an 80s thing. Definitely chainmail. Black Dragon Nejato. That is a nice, wicked-looking blade there. Might enchant that later. We shall see. Okay, well, I think we're about ready to wind down on this stream here. We went a little over schedule here, but that's okay. I don't mind spending some more time with you all. Let's get to a nice bright spot so we can see Darasa's beautiful ugly mug. Why don't you take your hat off and be polite there, Taras, while we say goodbye to the crowd here. The crowd in quotes. There we go. Look at you, you glorious ugly bastard. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in. I do really enjoy hanging out with you guys. Playing some of my favorite game with some of my favorite people, as I've mentioned before. That is sincere. Is this the record now, or has he still got a few more days to survive? I thought we made it double digits with Gavin, stabbing Gavin the Rogue, right? I don't know, maybe. This might be a record. I'll have to go back and check. But this is a pretty good. This is a pretty good run, especially for a bard. A bard isn't something that I consider a very complete class because he's very limited on defensive abilities, particularly the fact that he can't block, and the light armor is pretty weak in the beginning. But we've done it. We've managed so far. So far, so good. I feel like if I can make it work with a bard, I can make it work with just about anything. But we'll never know what the Skyrim RNG gods are going to roll for us with each new character. This one's been fun though. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a challenge for sure, but it's been fun. So that's all I can ask for. Dunmer supremacy for sure. Yeah, so thank you everybody for tuning in. Please be safe, have a good weekend, take care of yourself. If you liked this content, please do check out the links in the description below. There's some Twitch channels out there where you're gonna see a lot of the usual suspects from this chat. Do go leave them a follow. And the Panicked Monk, actually, do click his icon and go leave him a subscription. He, I don't know, Joe, are you ramping back up on production, or are you going to be a little slow for the foreseeable future? He did just drop an episode of his Einorath roleplay. It's a story that he's been working on for years and years, and it's always interesting to see what he is producing. So do click on his icon, leave him a like, and subscribe. And our very own 57 Strudel here, the WoW lady herself, has been putting out extremely consistent fanfic, just tomes of novels that are extremely well written. Very fun. She sort of documents her adventures in Skyrim, but she adds a lot of her own fiction to it, a lot of backstories, a lot of things that are going to be fresh, even if you've played Skyrim for thousands of hours like we have. So go do check that out. And the same goes for our own Miss Caladran as well, a pillar of the community, who has also had a long-running fanfic with her vampires Kosh and Sonnet and their relationship that she likes to explore there as they get into hijinks and adventures and trouble and love. There you go. So please do check them out. Who knew Rogny Knotbeard had such a colored past, right? Not many, I would wager. All right, so that's it for me. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.